How's it going? So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my new computer build, everything in it, what I'm using now for rendering with Blender and recording these tutorials. So let's get into what's in it. Before we started, for the entirety of this YouTube channel and every tutorial you've seen, they've been recorded and all my stuff has been rendered on a gaming laptop, which a lot of you asked me what should I start out with. I would recommend getting a basic gaming laptop with a GeForce graphics card on it. They're amazing. They work great for beginners, and they work really well with EV. So for those of you real-time fans, that's the best one for that. But let's get into what's in him. So when I went to picking these parts, for those of you who are going to go in the comment section, rant about why I didn't buy one thing over another thing, I picked these parts based on performance and budget. And also, you're going to definitely tell by the way I talk about these things, I don't know a lot about them. I know about graphics cards, and I know about CPUs, and that's the extent of my computer knowledge. I'm more of a creative guy. I'm not a technical guy. So I had help from my dad, my roommate, and Remington Markham from the Southern Shot YouTube channel. Check them out. And they all recommended things to get. We made a list, and I got them. So let's get into what's inside this computer. All right, so for the CPU, it's an AMD Ryzen 9 3900X AM4 socket. That cost me $580. For the CPU cooler, it's a DEEPCOOL Captain 240 RGB V2. That ran me for $70. The motherboard is an Asus ROG Strix X570-E gaming. That went for $280. The memory is a Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro 32 gigabyte. I got two 16 gigabytes, which adds up to 32 gigabytes. That ran me for $165. The storage is a Samsung 970 EVO Plus SSD 1 terabyte. But we got two of those, so I have 2 terabytes in this computer. That ran me for $400. The video card is two EVGA 2080 Super RTX. I didn't get a 2080 Ti. That was a budget thing. If you can see in the footage, it's not an EVGA graphics card. It's a different brand. We had initially bought the 2080 Supers from a different company, but those cards were super thick. And when we put them in there, they're really close, and we got heat issues. So we sent those back. We got the EVGA ones, which are considerably thinner. So it gives me some space for cooling in the computer. So we had to solve that problem. So you can see in the footage it's something else.
Tell me about all the work that you've been putting on your computer.
Oh, dude, I'm exhausted. I'm sweating. You can see my armpits, man. It's so much work. It's hard.
Is it?
Yeah, this is a lot of work for me. It's exhausting.
My hands are trembling. Look at this.
My hands are trembling. I've been using them a lot.
The case is an NZXT H510 Elite. Ran me $130. You can see these little lights are my favorite part of it. It's really, really cool to play with those colors. And I neglected to mention the video cards ran me for $1,400. The power supply is a Corsair RMX 850 W80 Plus gold certified fully modular ATX, which ran me for $130. Operating system, which is $143, is Windows 10 Pro. So that's my computer. I'm going to be making all my tutorials with this guy. And yeah, it's super fast. It's super cool. I have to thank everyone watching, everyone supporting me on Patreon, buying my products, watching the videos. It's the only reason why I was able to afford this thing. So it's a big investment for the channel. A lot of stuff coming in 2020. Thanks for watching.
What was that?
Yeah, it's like, go Nathan! And so anyway. But yeah, it's like who would have thought, right? And it's one of those things where, you know, Nathan used to dabble. I mean, you've dabbled in some channels over the years, right? And I remember when Nathan would like, oh, I got 300 subscribers. You know, it's like
I still have 300 subscribers on that channel.
Right. It's like it never really took off, right? Yeah. But this is like something that just, and you know, that's the thing about it. You just keep trying different things until you hit the niche, right? Yeah. And then it just explodes, and that's what's happened.
I remember you told me that years ago. We were on CC Road, and you're like, you just got to find your niche, and you do it.
Yeah, yeah.
It took me like 5 years.
But it takes experimentation. It takes failure, and you just keep at it, and then success comes. That's how it works. Usually when you talk to people who end up being successful in a business, they'll tell you about all the failures it took for us to get there.
Correct.